more pieces. It was close, though. Overmatch says it's useless. Read Umbra. Run Terminus. Master says Umbra doesn't work against edict effects, I think. Are you sure? Oh, it says destroyed. Mobile just also agrees edicts trump Bogles. Good games, Paul. You want to jam again? I have some other decks if you want to play against my other decks. I still don't like the big game hunter guys, by the way. I still think this is too specific, and with the bannings that Nathaniel has done, there's probably not going to be Drowsy. There could be, but probably not. Let's give it a shot. I'll have to get one. They don't always work though, guys. He could have other creatures. That would have been an out there, yeah. I mean, if there's going to be a Bogles player, we need to be able to win. And it might not just be Paul. Flesh bag. Alright, so card hoarder, excuse me. Skook says look up some other sacrifice creatures besides flesh bag. I can't think of one. No, I'm not interested in Bogles, Paul. I'm good though. I'm sure it's going to be very strong in the tournament, but I'd rather brew something. Alright, let's see. Flesh bag. Also, like, Paul, no offense, especially since Nathaniel changed the prize structure. Like, yes, winning is cool, but like, it's not nearly as much as we thought it was going to be originally. Jisco says run Gatekeeper. No, you need something that can be corded. Oh, no, yeah, no, Paul, I'm glad you're facing us with it so we can have, like, I understand, yeah, you're just like me, right, we have a bunch of different brews, I understand, I appreciate you building it, though, so we can test against it, because none of my other viewers had it. I've used Children of Corliss with Safi. Right, exactly. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, like a lot of my viewers are kind of serving as quote-unquote benchmarks, I guess. A lot of you guys built really cool brews that we've been testing against, so it's fun to brew. It's fun to fight. Oh, yeah. Jisco says you can't cord, it just doesn't have the ETB. Fleshbag will just be better. Merciless Executioners? I think these are essentially the same thing. Unless you want Orc versus Zombie. I mean, I would go with the classic go-to. I'm not even sure about the main deck Fiend Hunter anymore. I used to believe in that, but now I'm not so sure anymore. I kind of like having my catch-all, which was the Necrotic. Or like Core Firewalker, so we have a better game against Burn game one. Like, I'm not sure about the Fiend Hunter anymore in the main. No lilies mean Bogles is better. That's why he wanted to test it in the Hunter Ticket Challenge. What's my favorite card art? Ooh. That's tough. I have a bunch that I like. Overmatch thinks I'm going to miss the Fiend Hunter. I don't know that I will. I'm going to try the Hook Tech. Jeff really wanted me to test it. I'm going to test it again. Let's test the Superion again. There was a board state in game, it was either game 1 or 2 against you, Paul, that I could have got you with the Superion. In fact, I think we have to cut the Necrotic. It's probably the cutest card that I've kept this whole time. Okay. Just run Shriekmaw. Shriekmaw's hard to chord into. Shriekmaw's a chord for 8, whereas Fiend Hunter's chord for 3, Near Superion's chord for 2. Okay. I can't play him with it right now because we were making changes. Okay. 4 swords. What does this hand want? Off the Steel Shapers. I have Steel Shaper. What am I gifting it to? I have no idea what he's playing. That's probably a place where you just go turn 1, land, say go. I mean, I have no information about what he's playing. Although I think this was the guy that built the Bogles deck, or not the Bogles deck, the Bushwhacker deck. If we're facing Bushwhack, I need a Mortar Pod, maybe. That's not fair to the opponent. I should just play the Basilisk. I'm not sure what he's on. And I shouldn't know what he's on. I'm just trying to remember. This is a guy I think we played Tuesday night, and I'm trying to remember if he was the Goblins guy or not. Blackleaf Cliffs. If I slam Pure Steel, he probably annihilates it immediately. If I play Steel Shaper, there's a chance he doesn't. Yeah, Grey Alchemist. This is 4 swords, which is a variant of Teysa and the Aristocats, which is a variant of Skill Clamp. He's gonna bolt this. That's fine. Oh, blasted it. I got Gal Blast. Okay, he's definitely on the Kadaltha. Shrine. Okay. Kemba. Okay. Kemba. If I play Kemba and then Pure Steel and then equip everything to Kemba. That seems better. No. Let's maybe do it in the other order. What if you Pure Steel? Pure Steel doesn't have... No, it's just better this way. He's less likely to have... Unless he has the... Unless he's able to get to Metalcraft and play another Blast, he's probably not removing the Kemba. Just yet. Gives us time. Doomblade? Oh, Hangerback Walker. Unfortunately, I don't have the Shikari, so I can't move the collar to the Kemba in the upkeep. That's okay. Stonehaven. Okay. I mean, part of me just likes going collar, steel shaper. Like, equip collar, steel shape for the right equipment that we want to put on the Kemba in the future. That seems like the best use of our turn. I don't think I have any zero equips in the... Well, they wouldn't be 0 mana anyway. If we still had the steel shaper, yes, I could get the mantra on her now. I mean, gaining any life in this matchup should be fantastic. 22... So let's steel shaper for the correct piece. So he's playing 4-color, 3-color galvanic burn. So we can get the Sword of Fire Ice. I can get Light and Shadow that brings back steel shaper, gains us 3 life. Maybe I should get something that I can just put on the Kemba immediately. Greaves is interesting as well. Greaves, I have an interesting Greaves. Greaves might be the correct card. Go for Sword of Fire Ice. The problem with Sword of Fire and Ice is I can't put it on the Kemba immediately. That might be greedy. Like, what are we dealing with? We have 3 lands. So something like Collar, something like Greaves, I can put on the Kemba immediately. Get the Pord? What? What did you say, Skew? I think it might be Greaves. Because if we lose Kemba to a Gal Blast, we're going to feel really stupid. Safest play is Greaves. Awesome play is Sword. I'm going to go for Greaves. I'm sorry, dudes. I think this is the correct play. Oh, you just didn't put a hyphen. Okay, thought you were like making up a word. Alright, so is she getting Gal Blasted? Yep, that's what we were worried about. It's okay, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's only halftime. Drew the Godsend? Okay, what if we go Outfitter? No, because I can't equip it immediately. It's probably Pure Steel. I mean, you could play the Greaves and pass, and then in the future, we'll do a much better job protecting our creatures. Technically, I could play Godsend, and then play Pure Steel, and then put the Godsend and the Basilisk Collar on the Pure Steel. That's the silly play, but it's funny. The correct play is still Greaves. Yeah, it's still definitely Greaves, I agree. I agree that it's Greaves. So you go. What we need is a Shikari. I'm going to board in the other Shikari against this guy for sure. He looks like he's kind of heavy on removal. The game has only just started. Disciple. Ooh, that's classic affinity. Alright. That's from back in the day. Alright, so this is Pure Steel. So we can Pure Steel, suit up a Pure Steel, have the Outfitter in play. That sounds good to me. Let's go Pure Steel, Stonehaven. So how are we moving all the equipment around? Well, I'm probably getting in with Pure Steel and then putting Stonehaven back on blocks. So we can get a lot of work done now, as you can see. Not that the deck doesn't work without Pure Steel, you can still use Auric Steel Shaper to a lower extent. In fact, I think they based some of Pure Steel Paladin's abilities off the classic Auric Steel Shaper. You can see some similarities in the art. And just how the card feels. So we can get in with Pure Steel for 3, and then we can move it all to the Stonehaven. Or if you want to be safe, you could do this play, which is probably better, which is keep the Greaves on the Pure Steel and then try to protect the Stonehaven. I don't know. We have a second Pure Steel in hand, though. Maybe I should just move both pieces to the Stonehaven and let him have the Pure Steel, because they don't stack. And if he does kill the Pure Steel, we draw a card due to... Oh, no, we won't unless I move the Basilisk to the Pure Steel. It has to be equipped. It does have to be equipped. That's probably greedy. I probably should have just split the equipment. Split it Basilisk on Stonehaven, Greaves on Pure Steel. Skew says the opposite. Skew says